Hey there, submarine fans, it's Eric from TheSubVet.com. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm here, got my jumpsuit on. It's a little cold here in Colorado. Got my Navy thing here going on. Hey, but first I want to say thank you for all the prayers you've given me and my family. They truly do help. So keep on praying for those that you care about and love. I guarantee you that works better than any medicine on the planet right now. There's something to it. Doesn't matter what religion you believe in or use, but the power of prayer, man, it's just something. Hey, I want to talk about the premier funding thing for the TheSubVet.com that helps me out, helps get videos out and content. So that is GoldBack.com. You can go to TheSubVet.com and there's a few videos already that explains to you about what GoldBack is and why it's so important to have some of these in your possession in these coming times of a lot of turmoil. So recently in the last week, we've heard a lot about FTX, the crypto, and the scandal that it's turning into. And I'm gonna put some videos into it because I'm gonna let somebody that's better explaining that than I am about what FTX. So that'll help you make a decision on what's best for you and your family. Also, the central banks are coming out with a CBDC, a crypto trial for the next 3 months. So this is a 3-month test for a central bank digital currency. So the idea is to get you off of using cash and using a digital currency. So my videos are all just, when I make a video, I don't like going and editing. So if there's mistakes and it seems like, well, it's just me, Eric, I'm just having a personal talk with you. So that's just, I feel it's better and it's more genuine. So talking about the Goldback, I got a better camera here so you'll be able to see the detail. Let's let the camera focus in on this thing. This is the $1 Utah Goldback. Oh, there you go. Look at that. So it's atomized gold with a polymer type cover that's over it. And this is legal currency in 4 states right now. What? And you're like, Eric, how's it legal? Only the federal government can do that. Well, that's not true. As long as they produce tender or authorized tender in the states, it's backed by actual gold and silver, they can make their own tender. And here it is. So you got 4 states that's doing it right now. Utah, Nevada, New Hampshire, and now Wyoming. And South Dakota is coming pretty soon. Maybe next month, I'm hearing. So I will have some Wyoming Goldbacks in my possession, but I already have them from my direct dealer that I work with in Utah, right out of GoldBack.com, that he can ship those right to the house if you want any of the 4 states I just mentioned, including the Wyoming. Let's show you some of the other ones. That was the one. Just want to show you the difference. Well, I'm going to hold them all up so you can see the difference in the size. Let me see if I can get them all in my hand here. So I do not have a 25 on me right now because I sold that. But you can see the size there. Let's let the camera focus in. Look at that. So there's the 1, then the 5, and the 10. So I'm going to kind of go into these individually so you can. I'll let the camera focus in it. So here's the 5. Alright, good. So you can see the beautiful artwork they've done. And all the states, they have their own individual artwork that goes along with the theme or the history of their state, which makes these things beautiful. So these things make a great Christmas gift. Christmas is coming up. But they're also already using these to buy, staples. Like if you go to in small towns in Utah and Nevada, I know for sure. If you go on the Goldback website, they'll list the individual companies that are already taking it. Of course, there's companies that take it that don't want their name advertised on Goldback right now. But if you're a personal business owner and you're dealing with a business owner instead of one of the main chains, I guarantee you, I can almost 80% at least, I guarantee you, if you show them these things and just explain to them for a few minutes, tell them the goldback.com, use the cost calculator, they're going to take this for just to get your staples or hardware, stuff that you need to help you and your family survive in the coming times. And I bet if the money markets keep collapsing, having these on hand is probably going to be a big blessing. So that was the 10. So look at this 50. You can really feel the weight. I'm going to hold up the 1. can see the comparison. Yeah. And you can feel the weight of gold in there. There's actually more gold in this. This is worth more than this little. I think this thing's somewhere between $70 to $100 for what is this, 1 gram? So what they're doing down in third world countries like Venezuela, let's see if we can get that to focus in. If you haven't bought some of these already, they're taking raw gold actually. I think which they get where they mine it out of the ground. And they shave off little chips off of these things to pay for staples, haircut, and stuff like that. So I don't know how they work. Maybe they have a scale or something with the business owner, but they're shaving off. So do we really want to be to that point? No, because GoldBack.com's already got the solution. Again, videos on my site, and I'm going to link videos about what's happening to our economy. Like I said, somebody better than me that can explain that. So here's the good news. Oh, I wanted to show you too. I've already heard of people taking these two already. I mean, if you got yourself some good old silver coins printed from U.S. Mint, I mean that's basically a $20 bill right there. You can feel the weight in silver. So don't knock silver out yet. I mean, that's something I do not sell silver, but I do recommend you have some of those too, because that's a $20 bill, you know. So that works better for you. But the good news coming up for this Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to be lowering my spot price to purchase these things to $4. And any of the, if you buy the 5, 10, you know, the other donuts 25, I'm going to lower the spot price on those to $3.90 per Goldback. So if you buy a 10, it's 10 times $3.90. I was doing basic quick math. But the idea is to try to get these into your hands. So it's not making me a great deal of money for me, but to help me out. But I think right now, I think it's more important to get them into your hands as fast as possible. For those of you, when you take a look at some of the videos I got linked and what I got on my website, I think you might find how important it is to have some of these things. You need to make a decision on how much you need to have on hand. You know, they used to say gold, you know, you probably need to have at least 10 to 15% in gold, because they've always tried to depress gold as much as probably people purchasing. But I found a video with Alan Greenspan here, like after he retired. You know, he's old and decrepit and everything, and when he was the chairman of the Fed, he was always saying gold's useless, don't buy it, nothing to do with it. Guess what? In this video, he's like, the best thing that you can buy that's worked for 5,000 years is gold. So it's funny how they change the tune. And the central banks are filling up their coffers with gold as fast as they can. Again, the videos I'm going to link will explain that better. But that's the good news. So you're going to be able to go to TheSubVet.com, and you go to the section where I got the Goldbacks. So I got one tab for the videos to help explain, and then one to purchase. If you purchase the Goldbacks, if you want guaranteed shipping with the tracking number, it's FedEx. It will be $35 for shipping for all orders under $1,000. Above the $1,000, your shipping will be free. A thing I'm going to do is for those that just want buy them for Christmas gifts, but they just want a few, and they're just not really interested in making a big purchase of these. Maybe some people buy them and they put them in picture frames and put them on a wall. But for $5.50, if you trust the U.S. Postal Service, and I cannot guarantee that their shipping will arrive, but I will send you, a couple of these things, and I'll put the equivalent postage stamp to make sure it gets there. But again, there will be no tracking number of that. But that's the only way I can really just send a few of them. Again, I'm trying to find a way to get these into your hands if you want them for Christmas, to give to your children or for yourself, again, just to hang on the wall. But that's it. I want to tell you, exciting. I think Goldbacks are real exciting. I think it's a huge solution, and more states are working on getting into the game of this gold and silver-backed currencies. I think you'll see more stuff like that as long as we do not go to a centralized full spectrum control with the CBDC system. So, hey, think about yard selling. You pay cash at yard sale for you find something you want. I don't know, a hand tool or a saw or something, electric saw or electric drill. Hey, you give them $5-10. Government doesn't know about it. Don't need to know about it. But with these central bank digital currencies, they're going to know about everything, and everything will be taxed. And using things like gold and silver is the only way it's going to provide a way for you to work outside the system, to make purchases from private businesses and from each other, like yard sales. Or if you see like a cool car you want to buy for $500,000, heck, that probably costs more than that. But that's it. Exciting news for Goldback and TheSubVet.com. So go on the website and you'll see the way to purchase this. I'm making all states are available for the 4 states are doing it, as long as you buy it in the $35 one. I will have some Wyoming Goldbacks soon, so if you just want a few, I will have Wyoming, Utah only, and I can, like I said, I can send those. If you trust the U.S. Post Office, I'll send a few of those for you to have personally or for a Christmas gift. But that's it. This is Eric from TheSubVet.com, and everybody, you have a fine Navy day.